Halloween! Trick or treating! I love Halloween so much! Hello? I guess they're not answering.
Oh my! Honey, we got trick-or-treaters!
Trick or treat!
Oh my, look at you kids. Well, I got something special for you. Hold on.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, and here you go. Oh, wait! I forgot the sauce. You guys look great. Have a good day.
What's going on, everybody? This is Tranquil Radio, a rock news show about all things rock, except for when it's not. Welcome to part 2, brought to you by the Las Vegas Sphere, Jack-o'-lantern Sphere.
It's rad.
They made fun of me for the way I said sphere. I said spear.
Because he said spear.
Two completely
Move your
different
lips,
words.
Mushmouth.
One's a circle, one's a spike.
Throw me a spear! And so...
It's in the ball! It's in the
and Saw X, because why not?
You mean the Saw movies are just turning into Fast and Furious for goth kids. I'm sorry, there's too many of them.
I'm your host from Tranquil Quickie, Candy.
And I'm B from Tranquil Quickie.
I'm KJ from Tranquil Radio.
I'm Coley Colgate.
I'm Sean Ryan.
We are all Coley
Wow, you
Colgate.
guys have changed a little bit.
I had a growth spurt.
I shrank. Somewhere it counts.
My penis is quite small. You American have big penis.
So small. So small.
Pokemon!
So today,
Brought to you by the Okama Game Sphere.
for our next segment, we're going to talk about a very important topic here. And it's about a horror movie soundtrack or score that has been most impactful or what's one of our favorites, because music really makes or breaks a good movie.
Yeah,
And
I feel like
it's
we're all,
it's Halloween. It's a spooky season,
and I feel like
so
we're all, everybody, at least at this table, I mean, we're all huge horror fans, so fuck it, why not? It's the time of year.
Absolutely.
yeah. KJ loves Twilight.
Sparkle.
Anywho,
Creepy paper.
Creepy.
Do you think his semen has sparkles in it too?
Oh, absolutely.
That he gave to Bella or Bella?
Probably. I would assume so. I don't know.
okay, so for me, my personal favorite, and I think it's probably one of the most iconic scores that you will ever hear, because everybody hears it and they immediately get scared. It's a scary fucking sound, and mine would be the score for Psycho. That
Classic.
Yep.
Classic.
and that score was actually done by Bernard Herrmann.
I've never heard of Bernard.
I've never heard of Bernard Herrmann either, but he did the score for Psycho.
Good stuff.
For
Way to go, Bernard.
And I mean, Alfred Hitchcock is just classic horror anyway. So
Save big money at Bernard's.
So there's mine.
You look like such a disappointed mom.
I think we both kind of right now.
It's going to be a no from me, dog.
All right, so I've got a couple, because, yeah, music in a movie to me is very important. I'm going to start with the Crow soundtrack. Hi.
Nice.
So the Crow soundtrack not only came out in 1994 along with the movie at a time when the grunge movement was just like really becoming relevant, but so many good bands contributed. So like Rage Against the Machine, Pantera, Helmet, Violent Femmes, Stone Temple Pilots, the Cure,
Nine Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails, My Life with a Thrill Kill Call. I mean, you can't go wrong with
Stone
that
Temple
soundtrack.
Pilots was the song for the trailer, was it not? Big Empty.
Big Empty, yeah.
That's why I wanted to see that movie, actually.
Some soundtracks just absolutely get it.
Yeah.
Like Freddy
That
vs.
soundtrack
Jason and Hackers. Like
They understood the assignment.
Yeah, they fucking figured it out.
And the Cure, or the Crow soundtrack, understood the assignment.
Was the Crow 94?
94.
Yeah, because,
I have the Crow soundtrack.
Cool
on
thing
mine.
about the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack, too, is it has Ohio's, Cleveland's own Chimera.
Hawthorne Heights is on there?
Yeah.
Mushroom Head's on?
Yep. Yeah, we got 2 Ohio bands on the on the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack. Wow.
Attack.
Hi, Cameron.
Is that the guy from Attack?
Hi, guys.
I just saw Cameron last night from Attack, and he was wearing dad jeans with a shiny belt and a tucked-in black button-down shirt.
Are you
With
surprised?
his mustache, and I said, "You look like a dad from 1992 in Chicago." And he goes, "That's what I was going for." Hey, he's not the Paul brothers. Who cares?
But there's that.
What was your other one?
Oh yeah, and then I also have to talk about my favorite score, which anyone who knows me knows that I love this movie so much, but it's the 1982 masterpiece between George Romero and Stephen King, the original Creep Show. The original score done by John Harrison, and if you watch
Very
the movie,
nice.
holy shit, the way the cinematography, the way everything lands, the way that score is like one of my absolute favorite things. I listen to it in the car all the time. I'm a little strange, but it's just so good.
Mine is going to be a soundtrack. I mean, obviously the score, I think me and Sean can agree on, is Halloween. But for me, horror movie soundtrack is going to be Idle Hands.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was a great soundtrack.
I forgot about
You had
that one. I
the-
also
you had-
have that one on
Girl,
my
I mean, like, you know what's up.
Don't you treat me like a girl puppet. Don't you treat me like we're at a gas station and I'm refueling my vehicle in a sundress. But no, like, it's got
Like
you
that
got
girl that jumped out of her car to say, "I love your shirt." Today at the gas station, I'm like,
Let me see your tattoos.
it's 11.
You got to taste the other side of life there, sir. But no, I mean, you've got bands like you have The Offspring with Beheaded, and then you had The Living End with Second Solution, Static X, Push It.
Yep.
It was a great soundtrack. And Zebrahead was on there too. I mean, that movie, me and my best friend and our girlfriends at the time went and saw that in the theaters, and I'll never forget the scene where they're making out in the car and the kiss makeup and the girl's boobs come out, and Josh's
that's my
girlfriend
favorite
got
scene in that
so
movie.
pissed off at him because they were making out. Well, I'm trying to watch the movie, and he looked away because the boobs were out, and you just hear. He fucking smacked his head right in the fucking face.
Hey, those were some quality boobs. In
I
that
was like,
scene.
boobs, and you hear, huh? Smack!
You do not come across those every day.
Waylaid him.
Those are real, baby.
But like, no, that soundtrack was definitely. I went out and bought that. I worked at a record store at the Lodi Outlet Mall when that movie came out, and we had the soundtrack. So I went and saw the movie, and then went to work the next day and bought the soundtrack immediately.
Fair.
Hell yeah.
You know what kind of compares, and it's completely off base, but Dead Man on Campus, the soundtrack.
Oh, such a good one. Such an
so
underrated
good.
movie. Like, that movie doesn't
That
get talked
movie's
about.
a good
My
movie.
name
I
haven't
is
watched it in
Clip.
a while.
Brother
Manson,
of Joe.
Manson
I got
watching
me some crack.
or Manson playing Golden Years from David Bowie.
Yeah.
And then Twiggy Ramirez and then Twiggy, the actual model, doing I never loved a girl as you.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
I can't remember the fucking.
That movie doesn't get talked about enough in general.
I only want to be with you.
I only want to be with you. There you go. Yeah. We had to work.
I had to sing to it.
We had to work.
That's one of my.
No,
You
we had
guys,
to
would
work
not,
through that.
you guys would not make it on Know the Lyrics. No, I mean, I wouldn't either.
That is like one of my favorite like late night comedy
Song is
type movies.
70 years old.
Oh, it's such a good movie though.
Legitimately, like it probably came out in the 50s.
Probably,
So
yeah, sounds about
legitimately,
right.
Our parents weren't born yet.
Oh, God,
scary,
yeah.
dude.
But yeah, no, Idle Hands is it for me, and then
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah,
the,
that's a great soundtrack.
the Halloween score is just iconic because
Yep.
I mean that you hear that song.
And you know
instantly-
it. Everybody
what's
knows it.
coming. Like
Yeah,
like John
absolutely.
Carpenter wrote that himself and directed the movie. Like that's just
And Idle Hands is an underrated horror
Also-
movie
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
So good.
that was like the first horror comedy I ever saw.
Yeah.
I follow Devin Sawa on Twitter, and he's never responded to me. But
I think my favorite scene in
I
that
do
movie.
say a lot. I talk shit because he's from Canada and he loves the Blue Jays, and I love the Guardians. So every time we beat them, I'm just like, "Oh, suck it, Sawa!" And he never says anything.
He's like, why is this guy attacking me all the time? I don't understand what I do.
Dude, my favorite scene in Idle Hands though is when the girl gets she gets sucked up into the air vent and like chopped up into like little pieces.
Oh, she
and then
falls
they're crawling
through, yeah.
and then they're him and fucking what's his nuts Panub. what's the actor's name?
Seth Green.
Seth Green and
Seth Green.
Penumbra crawling through the remnants of her, and he's like, it's just not fair. I'm not going through all this, Tanya. Well, we can go back if you want to get a piece.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, so my favorite, and this should be no surprise to anybody, John Carpenter's Halloween theme.
Knew it.
His entire score that he did within a period of just a couple days. Because they ran out of time. They had no money for anyone to do the score, and he said, I will do this. He wrote and fucking recorded all that shit, I think in like 3 days or something. He only had so much time to do that.
Most iconic horror score of all time.
And fun fact about that is not 4/4 time, that is 5/4 time.
Yes, it is.
He learned from his dad playing the bongos. His dad was a beatnik.
That's like telling Gene Krupa not to go boom boom ba 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 boom boom ba 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 boom 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 ba 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 ba.
So that's why no one can ever work that into a rock or metal song because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
It can't
And-
fall into 4/4 time.
It can't fall into it.
He probably did that on purpose.
And it's so
No one's gonna
amazing.
rip
It's
off my
so
theme.
brilliant.
Yeah.
And then I mean, even like Lori's theme, and then the dun
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, it's just the most iconic. I would say it's more iconic in today's society over the Chi Chi Ha Ha from Friday the 13th, or
Yeah,
even,
that's the
or even
runner-up.
Psycho or Jaws. I mean, those are up there, absolutely. But I mean, like
Jaws is kind of up there with it though,
Every-
because you know what's coming when you hear that sound.
Yeah.
everybody knows that song. Kids know that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just
And with the whole
it's-
resurgence of the Halloween films and stuff too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Which they're not great,
brought
we
it-
know, but it's still there.
Shh, only end sucked. Shut up.
Yep.
Didn't John Carpenter also write the score for The Fog too?
Oh no, he did that. Yeah, he did that for The Fog. He did that from Escape from L.A.
Yeah.
Yep.
Show your tits. Go ahead.
Well, this is Escape from New York.
Or Escape from New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
He, the Prince of Darkness. Even though he directed The Thing, Universal said no to the soundtrack that he was gonna do, and they left that to a symphonic company. But I mean, he's just so iconic with how simple everything really was, and just brilliant.
4 or 5 notes made the whole movie. Like
I know, like when I wrote 3 albums with Jimothy and stuff, way more complex, overdone. We should have just been like, all right, we need a piano
Kiss.
and a guitar
Yep.
and some drums.
Keep it simple, stupid.
That's it. That's all I got to say. Brilliant mind.
All right, Jim, what do you have for us?
All right. So I'm gonna go with the soundtrack, and mine is Spawn.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yes.
love that soundtrack.
the Crystal Method,
Yeah.
Filter.
Such-
Filter.
So well themed with like just the whole concept of that, and just bringing in all the dark elements from all the like hard rock, heavy metal, and then bringing all the electronica. Just really, just like
They had a
great
lot of
accents.
singles
there.
off of
Every
it, too.
song's like a remix.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody's featuring somebody
Yeah.
as well. too.
Yeah, I had to pull it up just
Who
to
was the
recall.
what was the Manson one?
Manson was with Sneaker Pimps.
Yes, that's
That's-
right.
And then Filter and Crystal Method, Orbital with Kirk Hammett,
Shit
Korn
like
and the
that,
Dust Brothers, just like all these
Oh,
collaborations, just fantastic.
Iconic.
That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
that soundtrack like took over that year when that came out.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
just hit
90
after hit after
95?
hit. I mean, say what you will
Was it
about the
95?
movie, but the
95,
soundtrack
96?
I think it was
Something like that.
95.
just amazing.
I don't remember how old I was when that came out because
97.
97.
Oh.
97.
Yeah.
we were
So
close.
I was 10.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how old I was.
Yeah. It was like, I think one of the only like actual soundtracks that I purchased. Like I've never thought to purchase any other soundtrack, but that soundtrack, like I owned
Scream
it. on
3
CD,
had it was a run.
Played the shit out of it. Loved it.
You know what? I just thought of a soundtrack too that I think we should end on.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
No,
Dude, don't diss Danny Elfman.
I'm not dissing Danny Elfman,
Oh,
but
great! Now we,
but
oh, great!
it's not horror. It's not horror, but it is probably one of the best soundtracks to ever come out of anything in Hollywood. Empire Records.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
It's so eclectic.
Not
It's
the
so-
actual CD, but the music that was played in the movie.
Yes,
Yes.
Because
so-
most
Yes.
of the good stuff that was played in the movie
Yes.
was
It's
not
not.
on the
Right.
fucking CD.
No, it was
but
not.
it's just so eclectic and
Like that Coyote
just
Shivers
all of-
song is a completely different song in the movie
Yeah.
than it is on the soundtrack, and I was just kind of like, oh,
I made friends with Coyote Shivers.
really?
Yeah, we're friends on Facebook.
What's up, dude?
Do you send him a birthday card every year?
No, I give him a floating BJ. That is all that we have for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, hit your notifications so you know, hit that little bell. Go ahead. If you can find it, it's like the clitoris. Anyway.
It does exist.
It's the female orgasm. That's the myth.
You would know.
I keep scrolling to the bottom, but I can't find it.
Okay, once again, subscribe, like, comment. Let us know what your favorite shit is.
I was working the scroll bar for like 20 minutes.
We are
What's
clearly
happening?
people of impeccable taste.
Yes, a lot of wild stuff going on. Thank you guys so much. Happy Halloween. Go trick or treating, pass out candy, do your part.
Happy
Do your part.
Halloween.
Make these kids happy.
I don't care if an adult shows up to your house. Give them candy too. They
I
want
know.
a costume.
Halloween is the most innocent, wonderful holiday because, I mean, other than some adults having to spend $20 on candy or something like that, who gives a shit? $20 is
20 bucks
nothing.
is 20 bucks.
Yeah, I know. You blow it for $20.
$20 can buy many things. Explain
But I
how.
wanted the peanut.
Explain how.
Blumpkin Spice
Money
Doodle
can be
Whips.
exchanged for goods and services.
But trick or treat, happy Halloween. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sean Ryan.
I'm Jimothy.
I'm Candy.
I'm B.
I'm Chris Jones.
And this has been Trend Kill Radio. Love you guys.
So that's my contribution.
Oh.
Contribution to society.
Disappointed dad over here.
All right. What? Why?
Dexter Holland getting scalped by the hand.
Oh,
Like, that's
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Get out of here, kid.
Oh, that was so fucking lame. I wonder if they meant for that to be
Oh,
so
absolutely.
lame. Oh, that was good. Yeah, they were playing AFI, I think, right? Total Immortal?
Yeah. I think they were playing Beheaded in the gym for the school dance.
Yeah.
And then they were getting ready to start a song. They did a cover of the Ramones, which
I want to be sedated.
calls back to Jim. They were doing I Want to Be Sedated. And then they were getting ready to
full
play another
circle.
song, and the hand just rips his fucking scalp off, and he died on it. It was good. Plus Jessica Alba in that movie.
Herpes.
Yeah, pre-herpes. Oh, man. So you could look at her and just be like, oh, what? And tear that up. No, Derek Jeter gave her
Yeah.
herpes. He gave a lot of people herpes.
I was today years old when I learned this, and now my universe is shattered.
Yeah, one of the Olsen twins, I think Brittany.
Damn!
Yeah, a lot of people.
Dirty
Shame.
Jeter.
Shame.
Man, the
So what you're
90s
saying
were
is,
such a
so what
good
you're
time.
saying is
I
that
know.
Jeter's
I
got a
miss the
dirty
90s.
Peter.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he got a dirty Peter.
Do you want me to send him a birthday on Facebook? My avatar thing that always pops up.
Where you look like the Dr. Pepper hair metal guy with curly hair for some reason when you don't have fucking curly hair.
So sweet.
I don't think I can get that high.
Yeah, that's so upsetting.
Tiny Prince.
Great value, Prince.
Wish not. I kept seeing that pop up on everything, and I was like, what the hell is he doing?
Every time he does that, I'm like, it's not you. I don't
I
understand.
was like, is he forgetting to
It
click it
upsets me
off?
so
Why does
much.
it look like him?
He was doing it.
Because I was doing it by accident because I didn't know you had to click the thing off.
Me too.
All
I
right.
saw it the one time and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I didn't put that there. I had to go dig through these like intense settings to figure out how to turn it the hell off. I'm like, how dare they just assume I want that attached to my shit? I was not happy about it.
Okay.
Good
well,
choices, though, for everybody.